Hey, this is Bobby Holland with Bipper Media, and you are listening to SEO Secrets.
Hello, everyone in the SEO world and beyond. This is Cesar Toledo with Bipper Media, and here is another great podcast, piggybacking a little on a video we did concerning AI and especially the Google AI platform that they rolled out recently called Magi, whatever you want to call it. And, we've been getting a lot of phone calls and questions concerning how the AI, these new tools that are coming out with Bing and Google and all that stuff, how is that going to help maximize SEO strategy techniques? And I'll be honest with you, this is something still fairly new to us, but we're in there trying to analyze it. So this podcast is put together to help people understand the basics of what we feel and what we believe the AI platforms, their tools and techniques are going to help in SEO searches. So, to begin, the first thing we need to do is, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it at this point, is understanding the basics of SEO optimization. Now, what is SEO? It's search engine optimization. Like I said, a lot of people already know that. And but if you're not familiar with it, and don't feel bad if you're not, the only reason I'm familiar with it is because I've been doing this for 7 years. It's a way of increasing your business websites, or any website for a matter of fact, their online presence in search engine. When you do a search on Google, I'm sure a lot of people have always wondered, in businesses, like, why is that website always ranking in the top 3? Why are they getting the most phone calls? Because let's face it, if you're on the first page of Google, you're getting the majority of the phone calls. Actually, if you're ranked in the top 3 or 5, I would say, in organic search results, you're receiving about 80% of the phone calls, and the traffic is coming. Now, there's a lot of other variables involved in that, but that's how it's always been. And so that's basically it. That's what SEO is making sure what strategies can we use to make sure that your website, my website, or our website, our clients' websites are gaining traction and visibility in search results. And so, I don't want to say before, as we don't ever do this anymore. We go in there, we make sure, we look at a lot of metadata, meta titles. We make sure that you have the right keyword content. And we're going to get to all that on how AI, we're looking at it, how it's going to help enhance and change the landscape of how we do our website optimization. Because the AI tools that have, been brought out recently, one of the things that we're looking at, it's and some people have discussed this, is basically it's going to help provide accurate data analysis capabilities across the board. And what do you mean by that? Well, I'm glad that you asked. It means identifying patterns that basically the human eye, and doing manually, you just will not see. Also, it allows for a lot more efficient monitoring of changes in Google's algorithm. If you are in the SEO world, you know that Google is constantly changing the algorithms. They do huge, there's some big ones that happen throughout the year, but they always have small ones in changing algorithms. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it doesn't pan out. I remember a time where they changed their algorithm and we got a lot of suspensions. Again, if you're in the SEO world and you own an SEO company, or if your business listing was suspended just because you changed the hours on your map, I believe it was back in September, October, Google themselves, admitted oh yeah, we kind of tweaked it a little bit too much. So everything seems back to normal. But so basically the AI platform is going to make it easier for marketeers like ourselves to stay ahead of the competition. And it allows us to adapt quickly to all the new trends and the updates that are constantly happening. So overall, if you think about it, leveraging these AI tools, which are, again, fairly new, the technology is new, we're still trying to learn it, will help streamline a lot of many aspects that are involved in optimizing any website's performance across all the search engines, which obviously we all use Google. And, ultimately it's going to help generate a lot of leads and conversions. So what's one of the things that we're looking at? And there's going to be a couple of points that I talk on here. And bear with me, it's very long. So I appreciate you guys listening in. Is keyword research. How can we leverage AI to improve keyword research? That's huge. I'm sure that you do that now for your clients. You find out what keywords are being searched the most. For the most part, I've been here 7 years. It really hasn't changed that much. But you still, want to do the research. And there's, a bunch of platforms that you can go in to do it. But with AI, and having to identify the right keywords, anybody in the SEO world can know that can be a challenge sometimes, especially when clients are, nothing against them. They get very niche on what they want to find, which is fine. Or sometimes clients think, well, I always use this. If you've heard my podcast before, my videos, I always use plumber. I don't know why. It's just at this point it's ingrained in me. Water heater installation, plumbing, plumber, cleaning, septic tanks, stuff like that are great. But if let's say they want something like snaking your toilet or whatever, let's just say that. Maybe that's not a really highly searched keyword. And so you just want to kind of build that into the content that's already existing or any content that you are creating. You want to find out what the parent topic of that is and kind of put it in there instead of having its own page, because you're not going to get that much traffic because a lot of people aren't searching for it. Sorry, I know I go on a tangent. That's my fault. So coming back to this. So like I said, identifying the right keywords can be a challenge. But with this with AI powered tools, you can look and the advanced algorithms and machine learning capabilities that there is out there. The AI tools can help any business identify which keywords are the most relative to bring high quality traffic. Again, we can do that right now manually, but I guarantee you AI tools will be able to enhance that because they'll keep up with any of the various metrics and volumes that change and what your competition level is in your certain area is. So it provides SEO businesses like ourselves a lot more accurate insights on which keywords we should focus on. And that's big. Of course, everybody's going to be doing this, so the competition is going to get stiffer.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying this episode. I wanted to take a quick break and invite you to get one of our free ebooks called the 25 Local SEO Tips to Growing Your Business. It's one of our most popular ebooks, and you can get it right now by clicking the link in the description. And that's it. Let's get back to the show.
Also, keep in mind, a big key benefit of leveraging a lot of AI or AI for keyword research is that it's going to save you a lot of time and resources. And if you are an SEO company and you have a bunch of employees and you want to employ even more people and give them more jobs so we can help out more businesses, having people that can now train others or go into other various departments and help in other strategies is going to be is worth it. So you save a lot of time in that aspect. So you're not going to be spending hours manually researching so many different variations of a keyword. Criminal justice lawyer, criminal justice attorney, criminal defense lawyer. And look, I didn't say plumber. I actually said lawyer, the law office. So those are examples of getting stuck into the nitty gritty of. I can't believe I said nitty gritty. Anyways, getting into the granular work of keyword research, which now AI is going to just help you do that a lot faster. It can also, rapidly perform different searches across a variety of websites and deliver so much different data. And so, this is a good thing. I hope people don't feel like, oh, AI is going to take my job. You're still going to need people to be, warm and friendly, and your customer, which is something in Bipper Media we love. Our customer service is to me far above anybody else's, and so you can't have AI do that. So you still need that, and then it's scalable, and so now you can target different marketing campaigns at once as opposed to just work on one at a time. You can now work on so many at the same time using these AI tools. So that's going to be an instrumental thing with the AI process. Another one is analyzing your competitors and their strategies with these AI tools. If you're not doing that now, you should be. There's nothing wrong with looking at what your competitors are doing, especially for your client, and why they are ranking so well. You do analysis on websites all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of platforms that do that. But now with, analyzing your competitors' strategies in order to maximize your SEO efforts, you're doing it manually with AI-powered tools. Any business can effectively research and monitor their competitors' tactics to enhance their own by leveraging advanced algorithms and machine learning capabilities, which in the end, these tools will provide valuable insights into the industry, let's talk about the trends that they have, the keyword rankings, and the overall content strategy that you should be implementing on your website. Another key advantage of using an AI platform when researching your competitor and doing an analysis is the ability to quickly identify the new optimization opportunities. One of which is, think about this. It can identify which high performing keywords are actually being underutilized by competitors. And that's big. I don't even think we really think about that. We always look at the ones that are high and all that stuff. So, it's just another advantage that you can have using the AI tool, and you can, gain that competitive edge. So, with that and these tools being able to help monitor changes in search engine algorithms and track competitors' websites and how they adapt, because, you've seen it. You're number one for a couple times, and then all of a sudden you start dropping, your competitor goes up, and there's two reasons for that. Number one is they're implementing other strategies, and number two is you kind of gotten stale and you're not optimizing as much. And that's why optimization is a consistent game, and it's an everyday game. And so you have to make sure that you stay on top of it. So let's go to another reason that the AI platform is going to help is create high quality content. I mean, we're always looking for that. Google loves content. Whoever tells you no, I mean, I hate to say it. I don't want to call them out, but I am. They're wrong. Content is king, is key, or queen. So, AI, and it's already happening now. I believe with ChatGPT, I guess, they're already creating high quality content, which, I mean, kids are starting to do that for their essays, and some teachers are starting to crack it down on it. I think they figured out a way to do it. But sorry, again, I digress. Creating high quality content, which I've already said is crucial to the SEO world. These AI writing assistants, their role can churn out so many well-written articles. And you got to make sure it's well-written, because here's the other thing. This is the only negative thing I see, is if you're using these AI writing platforms, you got to go ahead and compare the work. So if you have a DUI lawyer and you're writing content for them, and then you have another DUI lawyer and you're going to write content for them, just make sure it's not mimicked. It might be. I don't think it will because of the AI platform, but it might be. And you want to see how similar it is, because Google does not like spun content, and Google doesn't like copy and paste. So make sure that you're doing that. But besides that, it's going to churn out, like I said, a lot of articles, a lot of blog posts in a fraction of a time that it would normally take you hiring people, and a fraction of the cost. So let's be honest here. And that cost can go into your business, and you can go to hiring more and doing more and buying more equipment or whatever it is that you need. So, and if you're thinking, about the AI models, you can unlock so much potential with the keywords that you have, that the AI platform already found for you, and you put it in there, and it just, like I said, it just churns out a lot of articles for that. And so the other thing that we could talk about is optimizing. Now we have to optimize the website for a user experience with AI. And so one of the things that I recently read, and it's actually on our blog, is like one key benefit of utilizing AI for SEO optimization is the ability to optimize your website's user experience. So like with these AI powered tools, you can start to analyze the behavior and preferences of the users and tailor that website according to the optimal engagement that you're noticing after analyzing it. For example, why does a user only spend a couple seconds in this page but spends a minute in another page? What is that page doing? How is that page optimized? Why is that user? Could it be that that's just the niche they're looking for? I can guarantee you, if your website isn't user friendly, you're losing a lot of customers. So that's another great reason of why using AI can help leverage the user experience, which I don't think that we really do. I mean, we do for some, some companies do it, but it takes a lot of time and effort to do that. And with this AI strategy or this AI platform, you could, and I already said this, but you can do it on a fraction of a second. And then And then the other part that I wanted to speak to, but I'm already running out of time here. And so, stay tuned for next week, because we're going to actually talk about how these AI tools can help enhance your local SEO, which is your Google map, which is huge. If you are a business in town and you want to compete with, everybody in Google Maps, how is this AI tool going to help in that, since we've already talked about the organic side of it? So stay tuned next week. And thanks again for listening. This is Cesar with Bipper Media. Have a blessed rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to this episode of SEO Secrets.